Hi, I'm QDC. What we're about to build today is Revell's Type 9 C/40 U190, and this is in 1/144 scale. This is either a reissued or an updated version back in 2024. This will be a step-by-step instructions on how to actually build this model kit. For about 8 minutes, I'm going to show you, using the instruction sheet, on how to build the model kit. So that way you get to see for yourself if this kit is worth buying for yourself. And then the rest of the video is going to be the painting and weathering, my comments, and the video slideshow. So please also stick around for that. But before we start building this kit, let me give you a brief history of this submarine. The Type 9 U-boat was a long-range German submarine built between the late 1930s and 1945, designed to strike far beyond European waters and sustain long solo patrols along the Atlantic, the U.S. East Coast, West Africa, and even the Indian Ocean. Larger than the more common Type 7 U-boat, it carried 6 torpedo tubes and 22 torpedoes, plus a 10.5 centimeter deck gun in its early years, giving it a formidable reach and firepower. So let's go ahead and start building this kit right now. Let's take a look inside this box. The box contains 3 bags of sprues containing the hull, coning tower, rails, parts of the deck, parts of the propulsion, decal sheet, and a colored instruction booklet. So we just finished building the model kit step by step. I hope you got something out of it. So next is my critique of this model, painting and weathering the model, and showing you a video slideshow. So please stick around for that. This is a completed model kit before painting. This is a good representation of the real submarine. I find building the kit complicated but not frustrating, and most of the parts fits well. Although I find this kit fun and enjoyable to build, I have two issues. First is the quality control. Part J157, the main half of the conning tower, is deformed. There's a huge gaping hole in the tower. I think this is an isolated issue, and not all kits will have this problem. Second, the lower hull is not accurate. Since I visited the real U-boat in Chicago, I know firsthand that the hull was mostly smooth. The model doesn't represent that. Instead, it has raised panel lines. But overall, I think this model kit from Revell is well worth buying, and I believe you will enjoy building it. It's time for me to paint the model. Painting is pretty much a straightforward task. I started painting the entire model with dark gray, then I masked the area for the next color of light gray. Once dried, I started weathering the model. I started weathering the model by giving it a wash and then using an artist glazing technique on the light gray paint. Artist glazing is not a typical technique used in this hobby, but is a common technique artists use painting on a canvas. I took brown artist oil paint, mixed with a medium, and applied it to a light gray paint. The results are similar to using a wash, but it's more refined. There are no blotches created by the glazing compared to a wash. After that, I dry brushed the entire model, and I paid particular attention to the conning tower. I made sure that it was well painted before I installed it onto the hull. the results are satisfactory. Painting is a subjective matter based on or influenced by personal feelings, tastes, and or opinions. My way of painting may not suit your taste. Although my particular kit has a manufacturing flaw, I think this is worthwhile to build and to enjoy. I hope this video gives you a better idea if you should purchase this kit or not, and thank you for watching. That concludes this video. So what you're about to see next is a video slideshow of the entire model kit, and I also want to thank you for watching this entire video from the beginning to the end. And so it's always been my intention from the very get-go of making videos here on YouTube. Oh my God, it's been, I forgot how many years, really at the top of my head. Um, More than 10 years, I think. But anyway, it's the purpose really of making these videos is just to encourage you to build your own model kit. So please do, honestly, just don't be a spectator or just be entertained by watching people build model kits. Be a participant, be an active participant. Build a model kit for yourself and enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm QDC, and thanks for watching. Goodbye now.